Okay, hoax 2052. I'll try more of Smith Gambit. Bit of fun. Actually, I've just realised maybe it is better not to play knight f3 and just play c3 immediately. Because if black doesn't react with d5, then the f pawn is a dangerous line just to get in f4. So I might try that next time. Experiment. Aha. Okay, he's expecting probably me to castle king side. Could try and surprise him with castling queen side. Well, that would be very surprising here because of b4 being really dangerous, so better not. The king on the c file, that wouldn't be that great. H3 to stop knight g4s maybe. Can I play knight d5 here? Knight d5, ed, ed, knight e5. Looks like good fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to try it actually. Yeah. Because maybe things like d6 and bishop f7 might be interesting. And he's tied up, can't castle. So d6 here. Well, rook c1 first, but then he's got queen d6. No, he's got bishop c5. So rook c1 getting important tempo, I think. Now, what about bishop b6? D6 here. Rook d1, d6, I guess. But bishop b6, maybe he's got bishop d5. Bishop c7. That's interesting. Or knight d4. And bishop g5. There's an interesting number of possibilities here. Bishop g5. So pinning the knight on e7, threatening bishop f6, doubling the pawns. If I double the pawns, the knight h4 to f5 could be tasty. Okay. Well, I'll play for this doubling of pawns. Let's play knight f5. Aha, concession, so I'll tie the knight down. If the knight moves, then queen e8. And bishop a4 is now interesting, I think. Bishop takes. Does he want to do that? Bishop a4. It's putting more pressure on e8 potentially, so maybe queen h5 next. Okay. If I take, I think weakening his dark squares a bit, so queen h5 looks good. So I'm playing a bishop down, but the king in the centre, setting target. Queen e8, queen g4 looks really dangerous. I suppose king d8 though. So is this a hoax attack against hoax, or does it have some substance? There's concrete problems to solve here. How does he defend f7? He doesn't really want to lose another pawn. That will really start to justify the piece sack. So knight f5 now looks really juicy. Maybe the possibility of rook c6. This actually looks quite gruesome potentially if I get in rook c6. Bishop's now tied down. I guess he's got rook g8. Let's play rook g5. Maybe h4. Just sadistic h4, just to panic him a bit. Try that. waiting move, quite a waiting move, but if I can get in rook c6, then without having to face rook g5, then that's building up even more pressure. So who said the Morra Smith wasn't dangerous? I think it is a dangerous weapon, especially in Blitz. It's an unusual, relatively unusual variation. Okay, so rook c6 here. It's got rook d7. All the more fun, bit of defence. Okay. I've got rook c1 just doubling up rooks, or should I leave the pin because knight takes, queen takes, I don't know. So knight d6 here is not quite working. Rook e7 is not quite, bishop takes. There is queen takes h7 simply. Right, just queen takes h7. Just winning on the pawn, creating more of a sense of panic than actually getting some material out of this. So rook g6, I don't know, maybe h5 and try and queen my h pawn. Actually h5 here. Rook g5, there's f4. Could just try that, or just f4 first. Well, that's f4 first. Mind you, then king d8 could start coming out. So if I want to win the exchange, maybe now's the time to do it with h5 and f4. I'll try that. So f4 here. Let's play rook g4. I've got queen h8, so I'm getting more pins in the position. Not just that one, but that one will be pinned. That would be great fun, because then h6. So it's not just the attack, it's this literally this h pawn to be concerned about. If the rook moves, then there's knight g7 check, and queen takes f8. So I think this is really, really good fun. This game, this is one of the better games this morning. I think I might actually publish this one. The other games were a bit silly. The games from yesterday were awful. It's like, because I was rushing out sort of 5 in the morning to get this new iPhone. I was absolutely knackered, and I shouldn't have played any games really yesterday. But this morning, yeah, it hasn't been that great either, not even the wins. So this is the most entertaining I think so far. It's tied in knots here, lots of pins. If you get more than one pin going, it's really entertaining. Okay, can I play rook e3? Yeah, because I don't know, if rook f4, haven't I got rook c8, rook d8, queen takes, rook takes d8? I think that's a really nice threat if I play rook e3. Unless he's going to take on f5. I'll play that. It would be beautiful if he did play rook f4. That queen takes f8 idea. In fact, so not queen takes f8, that would be losing, wouldn't it? Because it would be rook c8, that's the real threat. So anyway, so that's not the move I was scared of, so I think h6 now. So I'm actually threatening knight g7. He's resigned, so yeah, that was a bit of a crunch. Let's have a quick look. So Morra Smith Gambit, where nice knight sack on d5, just keeping the king in the centre, keeping the development to the minimum of black. The double pawns provided some new avenues for attack on light squares. Nice knight on f5. Pass pawn was dangerous, h pawn. So he couldn't have played that rook takes f4 here because there's rook c8. No need for a queen sack, queen loss. Please leave any comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.